Within every community, we say children are our future. At Families in Recovery, we actually act on that impulse.
What was happening prior to the Families in Recovery program is women would have the ability to find a bed, hopefully someplace in the state, and their children would need to end up in Department of Children and Families. So they would be misplaced.
When you're a mother going through drug issues as far as DCF, fighting for your kids back, to be able to not only get your recovery, but have your children with you and to wake up to them and have them motivating you. And it's a beautiful thing.
I did not force my kids to come in here. I told them exactly how it was going to be, the rules and regulation, that it wasn't going to be like them being home. You know, there's some guidelines that we had to follow being in this program, and they understand, and they want to be with me. You know, they want to go through these struggles with mommy, which they have been through the struggles.
I was a heroin user, and I got pregnant. And once I got pregnant, I realized I had a serious problem, and I couldn't stop. And I needed treatment. I couldn't do it on my own.
A mom comes in and she's very broken, she's uncertain, she is very fragile to the point where she's not certain as to whether she deserves to be a parent, that she deserves to be sober, that she deserves to have a better life. And what we like to do is to prop her on each side and to encourage her.
At Liberation Program, we don't want you to have to bottom out. We want to help catch you, be part of your safety net before you lose everything. That's what makes us a little bit different.
Knowing what I went through in life, I don't want my kids to go through it. I want them to have the best life that I could give them.
Our goal is to supply the motivation when everything in your life tells you that you should have no hope. We'll hope for you. We'll hold you up. We'll get you on the right path. So if you don't think you can do it, we'll make a believer out of you. That's what we're here to do.
I'm finding out that I'm very weak. I'm a very weak person, and I don't like to be mean, and I give in a lot. And I think that this program is really teaching me how to stand up for myself and to worry about myself and not everybody else, and do what's right for me before I try to please anybody else.
And the thing is that I'm that type of person that I do everything I wanted to do. So it is kind of hard for me to be living in a structure.
We ask a mom to come in and look at this as, this is my home, this is where I live, and what do I need to learn in order to be able to get into the workforce and go out and take my child to daycare and just be a productive member of society.
It's helpful to have somebody to talk to and to walk you through things that you're going through and understand you and help you. If I knew how to get through all this, I wouldn't be here.
I just want to get my life together. I want to get a job. I want to save up. I want to be able to pay my own bills. And I just want to take care of my child the way it's supposed to be taken care of and not rely on anybody else.
I just want my kids, if I could get supportive housing or something, or I need a job. I need to give me a job and just get right. I just need to get right.
I see a change in me today. You know, my kids are telling me, Mom, you're doing a great job. I love you. I can actually look in the mirror and smile and say, I love me today.
My wish for a mother who leaves out of Families in Recovery is that, first of all, that she will remain sober. Second, that she and her child will maintain the family unit. And most of all, that she believes that she can make it.
We started this project because we saw women and children coming into treatment and not having a place to live when they left. And for 4 or 5 or 6 months, they thrived here, having a warm bed, having good food to eat, having vocational training, and all the things that we say lead to recovery. But 50% of those women and all of their children were at risk for homelessness. I think the idea of having treatment but no place to go is cruel. We make profound advancements in humankind by reaching out to our neighbors. And that's what Jenny's House is all about. I remember a meeting with Lou Bantle and his wife, Jenny. And Lou was eating a bowl of spaghetti. And if you know Lou, it was just amazing sitting with him as he listened to your ideas. And we talked about the plight of these women and children. And he looked up over his bowl of spaghetti and he looked at Jenny, and Jenny said, "Help this young fella. Help Alan. Help these women." And with a handshake, we had our first donor. With Jenny's House, almost instinctively, every person that we talked to for help understood that moms and their children need a safe place to call home. People ask me whether housing is part of treatment, and I say damn right it's a part of it. Without a safe place to live, there can be no recovery.
Good afternoon, everybody. What a great day to be here to celebrate this groundbreaking that we're going to have. And this is really such an important day for Norwalk as we celebrate this new community development. My name is Bob Duff. I represent Norwalk and Darien in the State Senate, and I couldn't be more pleased and proud to be the MC for today.
It's an honor to be here to represent all the hard work and dedication from all the partners, from Alan, his team. Especially glad that Mom can make it today, because without her, a lot of it wouldn't have been. My dad, had he made it a couple more days, would have been sober 32 years. It's a lot easier to succeed when you got somebody that believes in you. And my mom believed in my dad, and she believed in doing good for the community. She believed in Alan and his entire team and the rest of the wonderful people that have come along to help make this a reality. Matthew 5:16 says, "Let the light shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is heaven." Dad, we got it across the finish line, and I hope the community benefits for many, many, many years to come. But everyone, thank you for coming. Thank you for your support and making this all happen.
This housing will make such a difference in the lives of the families by giving them safe, affordable, quality housing where they can raise their children, where their children can grow up and go to quality schools in Norwalk, and where they can really take the next step in their lives to become strong, productive members of our community.
I remember talking with Maggie Young 5 years ago when we were talking about selling that building, and Maggie said, "Don't sell the building. There's hope that can be there."
To be a part of the process at the very beginning and to see this come to fruition is like one of the biggest things that I can think of in my life and in my career that means so much to me.
Everyone who's been at Spirit of Hope, and if you're at Spirit of Hope tonight, realize that you are part of the fulfillment of something truly meaningful and wonderful.